Hey everyone, and welcome to my new little mini series called Letterbox Reviews, where I take a look at a specific movie's Letterbox page and kind of get a rundown on it, rating and all that stuff. So I thought it would be fun to look at Mean Girls today. Now, Mean Girls came out in 2004 and was directed by Mark Waters. A lot of you probably know about this one. It's pretty much known at this point as a cult classic. So the description here says Katie Heron is hit with the plastics, the A-list girl clique at her new school, until she makes the mistake of falling for Aaron Samuels, the ex-boyfriend of Alpha Plastic Regina George. Obviously, if you haven't seen this movie, I 100% recommend it. The average rating out of 5 is a 3.8. Honestly, I'd expect it to be a bit higher just because of its legacy. But here, obviously, we could see the cast, crew. It stars Lindsay Lohan and Rachel McAdams. And let's take a look at the popular reviews. This is my favorite thing to do after watching any movie. So let's see. We won't look at the spoiler ones, and I'll censor anything that is too inappropriate. So the first one here says Rachel McAdams could have done Fight Club, but Brad Pitt couldn't have done Mean Girls. I 100% agree with that, with that statement. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, but I completely stand by that. Next one. I still remember the specific feeling of being 10 years old and watching this for the first time. I thought, this is the best movie I've ever seen in my life. And that's still true. You know what? That's valid. If you have this movie in your top 4, completely valid, honestly. Let's see. If you claim to dislike this movie, stop lying to yourself. Mean Girls is fetch as... Yeah, it's great. And that is a reference from the movie, as I said, if you haven't seen it. Go see it, please. I feel like this movie is like our generation's SpongeBob, because it's like anyone around our age group, you can reference SpongeBob and people will immediately get it. And I think that's the same thing for this movie. It's just so iconic for its time. Okay, let's look for another one. Why is this, and this backs it up, why is this the most quotable movie of all time with 3,807 likes? It really is. Honestly, I don't know about you, but I can quote this movie from front to back. I adore this movie so much. Now, we see a lot of people, including myself, raving about it, but let's see people who didn't like this movie. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. Let's see. Different languages, love that. Let's see. Don't see the hype. That is crazy. Crazy statement, but it's yours. This is like Heather's, but more sexist and just worse. I would love if this person would elaborate more on that. I mean, this movie isn't perfect by any means, but let's see, what else? No meaning. I mean, if you didn't find any meaning in I want my pink shirt back, then I don't know what to tell you. Maybe be more cultured. Let's see, only basic like this movie. Then that's the thing too, is like when a bunch of people, I should say, love a movie, there's always going to be those people that try to stand out and call people basic for liking it. These people, pay them no mind. I mean, if a movie's good, it's good, right? Like, the hype is there for a reason, so that's what I think, at least. But don't let any of these opinions deter you. It's free to watch. Let's see. It is not free to watch. My bad. I thought it was. It was at some point, but it looks like you have to rent it through Amazon, Apple, or you can play it on Paramount Plus, but yeah, as I said, my personal opinion, I give this movie, I'd give it a 4.5. Funny and timeless, but that's my opinion. So yeah,